We take care of anybody from special needs kids to seniors. I own two BrightStar franchises, one in Lafayette and one in Oakland. I have been doing this for almost 8 years. You really pour your blood, sweat, and tears into it. This year we're approaching $5 million in sales, so we've gotten pretty big. We've got probably employ over 200 people at this point. We've been awarded, well, we had 5 awards from the franchise last year, so we do a very high quality job of this. I kind of have an interesting perspective from being around for so long with BrightStar. I was the 25th franchisee, there's now almost 300, and so in 8 years I'd gotten in with the first franchise conference, back when there's like 25 people, 50 people if you count everybody's spouses, sitting around at the same table all talking about what you're gonna do. You know, so I got on very early and it really bought into Shelley's vision. Shelley had a vision of premium home care that was more professional than what's out there. Shelley's son is the founder of BrightStar. That she started the business in Gurnee, Illinois, grew it incredibly rapidly with the help of her husband, JD, who's a master salesperson. What Shelley naturally gets is what every MBA school and every book says: you have to be the premium brand in the market. You have to occupy that point. And she understood that. For other franchise support, it's gotten more formal as the brand has matured. There's we have franchise reps, and the franchise reps have been fantastic consultants to my business. It's not a trivial amount of money. It is, you are paying for these resources. Use them. I will say, as owners, we need new ideas, we need new talent, we need all those kind of things, but cool your jets and learn how to do it. You know, follow the model, be successful. I can't even count the number of times where I've called nights, weekends, late, what do I do about this? I didn't expect this. It's amazing when you start with a franchise or start a business. You have a certain idea of what's there and what's out there, and then there's 37 other hats that could sink you completely that you never even thought of. I used to work for Pfizer Pharmaceutical, one of the biggest companies in the world, renowned for their training. I would say that they've gotten to the point they're up to that level. I'm very happy with the marketing efforts. The marketing team has been very responsive. The social media team has been progressively pushing forward and figuring things out. You know, you'll come up with a laundry list of firefighter, teacher, and nurse always comes up, and it's because they are so competent and so good at what they do. And you send someone like that into a home setting, and they can actually see problems before they happen. You know, they can begin to say, gosh, if this keeps going in this direction, Mr. So-and-so is going to end up in the hospital. And they can teach your caregivers, write a better plan of care. That kind of resource for our caregivers is invaluable. And that's the best thing about being licensed and structured that way. So then you back that up again with Joint Commission accreditation. Trying to ensure that you're doing things right, but they're also trying to teach you, gosh, your disaster plan, for this should have one more step in it, or this should have one more thing. It makes you better. It makes your office better. The fact that they're on their toes because they know somebody can come in and take a look at those things makes them better. BrightStar technology is an advantage for the business. One thing is, when you have a system that's customized for how you do business, you do better. This used to be constant contact, now it's cars, but I can send this information out to them that would be of interest to them. It actually works very nicely, and it allows you to do targeted marketing to specific groups. And one is, it's competitive, and that's nice. You have, my team, when we hit the top 10, out of 300, they're ecstatic and doing cartwheels. So am I. but it's nice for the salespeople to see where they rank individually against other territories. It's nice for the office for camaraderie. It's nice for me because I've become really good friends with a lot of these owners, and when we pass them, I love to give them a call. They understand the same challenges you're facing. You understand the same challenges they're facing. You compete against them, but you also get support from them and ideas from them, and that makes you stronger and it makes you better.